Okay, it's time to begin our project. So we are going to be drawing some snowmen today. Now, as you can see from my example, my snowmen don't look like typical snowmen because what I have done is I have gotten a roll and draw. So we're going to be doing a roll and draw for our snowmen today. So we're going to be drawing two different snowmen. And we've got some interesting looking bodies. So you can see I got the little topsy-turvy and the melty one. That's the ones that I got when I did my example. And then we've got our body. We've got different faces, different arms, different buttons, different neck wear, and different hats. So we have to roll 6 times for each snowman. So we are going to go ahead and get started. So you have your paper, and your paper should be going landscape long. The first thing we need to do is we need to fold our paper like a book. Fold it over like a book, hamburger fold, and make a crease. Now, we're not going to draw a line down the middle of our paper, because as you can see back on my example, I've got my snowmen side by side. And the way I drew mine was this one is beginning to melt. So I drew it like the sun is coming out and it's starting to melt the snow. So this snowman's going to be melting too. So I just thought that was interesting, but I want to draw my snowmen like they're sitting right beside each other. So get your paper, unfold it, and we're going to draw one snowman on the left and one snowman on the right. So once you have your paper folded, go ahead and grab your marker. Not your marker. You guys need a pencil. I'm sorry. I've got a marker. You need a pencil. Sorry. My bad. Okay, I've got my Sharpie. You've got your pencil. I've got the roll and draw. And I've got my little die here. So we are ready to begin. Let's see which body we are going to get first. Number 3. Number 3. So when we look over here, this snowman isn't round. He's kind of square or rectangular. So I'm going to start down here at the bottom. And I'm going to draw, they're kind of like cubes, like big ice cubes. And I'm going to draw big one, and then a medium-sized one, and then a little one for the top. Kind of like 3 different marshmallows just sitting right on top of each other. Let's go ahead and get his body drawn, and then we're going to roll and see what face we're going to get. Okay, second roll. Let's see what face we get. And we got number 2. Okay, so number 2, he's got those little pieces of coal for his eyes, a carrot nose, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of coal for his mouth. Okay, so we're going to start up here, and we're just going to draw just a little like wavy line here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Now you can see a little bit better. And we'll draw another one, just kind of like a lump of coal. They don't have to look perfect. They don't have to look the same. And then for his carrot nose, we'll draw a little curved line. And then I'm just going to draw some curved lines down to a point. And then I'm just going to draw a couple little lines for the carrot. And then he just needs little pieces of coal for his smile, 5 of them. He's kind of got a crooked smile because of the way his nose is pointing down. He's kind of got a little crooked smile, like a little smirk. So get his face drawn. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Ish drawings. Ish drawings. Snowman-ish, because he's already going to look snowman-ish because he's not round. He's a square snowman. Okay, let's see what's next. His arms. Let's see which arms we're going to get. We got arms number 2, which are just some sticks. Now with these, you've got the right arm going up and the left arm going down. Okay, so we're going to start with the right arm, and you're going to draw horizontal line out, diagonal line up, horizontal line out, diagonal line up, kind of like a staircase almost. But then you're going to come back to this horizontal line and draw a little diagonal down. Now, if you go back to this point between the long diagonal and the horizontal, you're going to make a diagonal line going up the other way. So it kind of looks like you got a little bit of a bowl right here. And then in the middle of this one, we're going to do a diagonal going to the right. And then a diagonal coming back down. Now, does your arm need to look exactly like this? No, it doesn't need to look exactly like this at all. It's just a stick. And we know that when we've been outside and we've picked up a stick, we could pick up 20 sticks and none of them are going to look exactly the same. Okay? None of our sticks need to look exactly the same. Okay, so once we finish his right arm, now we're going to come over to the left. So we start with a horizontal line. And then we've got a diagonal going down. And then we've got a horizontal going over. And then I come back to this point and I'm going to do a diagonal down. Come back to the middle, do another diagonal. So I kind of gave him 3 fingers there. And then from the middle one, we're going to come over. And then from the one closest to his body, we're going to come down. And now we have 2 stick arms. Okay, third roll, we are going to be doing his buttons. And we're going to do his buttons down here on the bottom part. That way we've got room for all the different types of neck wear he could possibly have. So let's see which buttons we're going to get. Buttons number 2. Ooh, the pieces of coal. So that's going to kind of match his eyes. The pieces of coal. So I'm going to draw 3 big pieces of coal. And they're just kind of loopy. They don't have to all look the same. You don't even have to draw them the same way I'm doing. Just like 3 lumps of coal. Down here on the bottom section of the snowman. His face is on the top, buttons are on the bottom, and then we're going to do whatever his neckwear is on the in the middle section, and then we'll give him a hat of some sort. Let's see what he's going to have, a necklace or a tie or a scarf. Let's see what he's gotten. He is getting a necklace, okay? He's just getting a little pearl necklace. So what we're going to do is we're going to start over here where his head meets his body, and we're just going to draw some circles. Just little bitty circles all the way back over and give him a pearl necklace. Maybe this one's a snow woman, not a snowman. We don't know. Don't know. Could be a snow woman. Okay, after you got the necklace, one more roll. Let's see what hat we're going to get. We got hat number 5, which is just this little beanie. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top of his head, and we're just going to draw like a little rectangle over, and that's going to be the bottom of our beanie. So then we're going to draw some horizontal lines all across the top. Zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I just drew a little rectangle with some horizontal lines, and then I'm going to draw a rainbow line over top. And then I'm just going to draw some curved lines all around the edges. And that's going to make it look like a knit beanie hat. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this zoomed in just for this one, so then we can see oh, I went straight to the hat and skipped the neck. Oh, I just realized what I did. I should have drawn, no, I did it. I did the neckwear and then the hat. This was our last one for this snowman. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Okay, so we've done 6 rolls. We've got the body, we've got the face, the arms, the buttons, the neck, and the hat. This snowman is now finished. So now we need to work on snowman number 2. So I'm going to draw snowman 2 over here. So now we're going to start all over with our dice. So take another couple seconds, finish up your snowman, and then we're going to move on to our second snowman. Okay, first roll, we're going to see what body we've got. Body number 1. Okay, so we've got a traditional snowman, just 3 circles, big, medium, small. So make sure you do a big circle, medium circle, and small circle. Do they have to be perfect circles? Nope. Mine aren't perfect, and that's okay. Ish drawings. Ish drawings. Okay, roll number 2 is the face. Let's see what face our snowman is going to get. Number 6. Okay, number 6. Ooh, this one got some eyelashes. This one might be a girl, might have a snow woman. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw 2 circle eyes. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to switch it. There we go. And now we can see a little bit better what I'm drawing. I'm probably going to stay zoomed in for the rest of this one. Okay, so we are drawing this face down here. So we got the circle eyes, and then down in the bottom there's going to be some smaller circles that we'll color in black. So smaller circles in the bottom, and then 3 eyelashes on either side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. . 3. She's got a carrot nose, and her carrot nose points to the right. So we're going to start with a little curved line. And then draw a long skinny triangle. And then we add just some lines along the edges to make it look like a carrot. And then she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots for her smile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's her smile. Okay, now we got roll number 3, the arms. Let's see what arms she's going to have. What arms? Number 2. Oh, the same arms as before. So if you want, you can look at your first snowman. I'm going to do this like this because I'm going to copy the arms. I'm going to copy the same arms. So I'm going to copy those same steps. I'm going to draw the same steps as before. Because it's the same arms. So I'm going to make this one look exactly like this one. And then I'm going to make this one look exactly like this one. So you're just copying the arms. Copy the arms from Snowman 1 to Snowman 2. Now, if you don't want them to look exactly the same, can you draw them both different? Absolutely. You can draw them however you want. Okay, now I'm going to, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm going to slide this under my roll and draw. And now I'm going to slide this over because I want us to be able to see the buttons, the neckwear, and the hat. Okay. Just lining this up. You keep drawing those arms. I'm going to get this lined up about right so we can move on to our next roll. Okay. Roll number 4 is the buttons. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Number 1. Okay, this one actually looks like buttons, which is kind of hard to see on here, but I'll show you. So I'm going to start by drawing a circle, pretty big, and then I'm going to put 4 dots like in a square, like the 4 corners of a square. Circle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 dots for like the buttonholes that you would sew. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's got some buttons. Almost kind of look like chocolate chip cookies too. But they're supposed to be buttons. Okay, now that our buttons are done, we're going to move on to roll number 5 and see what kind of neckwear she's going to get. Oh, and that was a number 3, which is the tie. So I don't know. Maybe this is a girl. Maybe it's a boy. I don't know. Maybe it's just a snowman that people just started building and they just put them together with whatever they had. Okay, so to draw this, okay, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to start with the middle, okay? We're going to start with the middle, which is a diamond shape, okay? So we're going to draw a diamond. So right under her chin, I'm going to draw the top of a triangle or an upside down V. And then below it, I'm going to make a capital V, and that makes a diamond. Now, from the corner of my diamond, I'm going to curve over to the edge. From the other corner, I'm going to curve over to the edge. And that's going to be like the collar of the shirt. And then we just need to do the main part of the tie, which is another diamond, except instead of being a nice square looking diamond, it's going to be kind of short at the top and really long at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to start down here under my V and draw another top of a triangle or upside down V. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down almost to where my two snowballs meet here, and I'm going to make a dot right down here at the bottom. Okay, so I came straight down almost where her belly button should be, I guess you would think. Now from this dot, I'm going to connect to each corner of my upside down V here. And that's going to make the tie. And this tie's got some polka dots on it, so if you want to add some polka dots with your pencil, or if you want to wait and add some polka dots with a marker, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and add mine in, or you can wait. It's up to you. But we've got one more step. Our snowman here needs a hat. Needs a hat. So let's see what hat this snowman's going to get. Number 3. Ooh, this one's going to be like some earmuffs. Some earmuffs. Okay, so to draw this, we're going to start on either side of the head, and we're going to draw 2 ovals. Draw 2 ovals on either side of the head. And then you're just going to draw from one oval up around the edge to the other oval, okay? Because the bottom is going to be the top of her head, and then we just need to draw the top of that headband. So I'm going to start on top of my oval, and I'm just going to draw around the curve of the head over to the other one. Kind of almost looks like headphones, but they're earmuffs. And then we have both snowmen finished. So let me zoom back out so we can take a look, and then we're going to look at my example again, because I'm going to let you guys color this however you would like. But one thing I want you to do is when you look at my snowmen, what color did I outline my snowmen in? I outlined them with black. Okay, I outlined them with black to make them stand out. Okay, and then everything else I just outlined with the color I colored it. Like my purple hat is outlined in purple, my yellow sun is outlined in yellow, the green grass is outlined with green. Okay, so the only thing you really have to outline with black is around the snowman, and then if you want to do like the buttons and the kohl of the eyes and the mouth, you can do that one in black. But one thing we didn't do was we didn't draw the ground. So to draw the ground, we're just going to draw a line down here at the bottom, and we're going to draw it from the corner to the snowman. And then I'm going to come to the other side of the snowman and draw from one snowman to the other. And go across and draw it to the other end. And now my snowmen are sitting on the ground. Now, if you want to add a sun up in the corner, whatever other details you want to add, you can do whatever else you want to do. Our snowmen are finished. You just need to color them. So take the next few minutes and color your snowmen. And I hope you had fun. And until next time.